Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Pramaj. Welcome back to a brand new video. What for you guys today is another manga shopping video. Now, if you're a subscriber to the channel, then you'll know that I don't really get the opportunity to record these videos all too often. Basically, it's just anytime that I come home from college and I'm able to visit, the local used stores around my house. But as it is fall break, I'm finally back and ready to record another one of these videos. So the plan for the day is to actually first get my flu shot and the third dose of the vaccine, so a little pit stop beforehand, wish me luck. Then we're going to be stopping by two different manga locations, both Jay's CD and Hobby. You've seen me visit these places in my other manga shopping with me videos. Hopefully they'll have some good stuff for me, and if they do, then I'll be right back here to show you everything that I got. I'll be giving you guys some voiceovers, recording the shelves as I go to each location, so hopefully you guys do enjoy. If you do enjoy the video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more manga videos just like this. So without any further ado, let's go get my shots and then to the first location. Alright, so here we are at the first location, of course, Jay's CD and Hobby. And to my pleasant surprise, there was a lot more on these shelves than they usually have. They have this one white bookcase and it was filled front and back, but as you'll see, a lot of the manga on this shelf has some water damage. This volume right here was for Rebirth, which is a series that I want to get into eventually. Speaking of damage, this volume of Real right here is always on the shelf and it just has some gnarly damage on the top. I feel bad for it, but of course I'm not going to buy it. Right over here you can see some volumes of Pluto, which actually had a friend of mine who wanted me to pick these up for him, so I ended up picking up the volumes that had the least amount of damage, but for a series that's pretty desirable right now, it was pretty heartbreaking to see the damage on those volumes. Right here is this Rurouni Kenshin art book or some kind of thing that was in Japanese. You see OVA on it. I'm not sure what that means. It was marked $25, so I didn't pick it up, but still pretty cool to see nevertheless. Right over here is some solo leveling light novels and the second volume of the graphic novel. As you can see, more damage, that's the name of the game on the top there, so I ended up leaving that volume there. Now moving on to the other side of the shelf, some more Rurouni Kenshin stuff like this pop-up parade figure and that other figure. Someone must have just dumped their Rurouni Kenshin collection, I guess. Also, for half price, the final omnibus of 20th Century Boys. Did not expect to see that there. Another thing you don't see too often for half price is some Dead Demons volumes, but again, I only have to say it, look at that gnarly damage on the top. I wonder if that's from water or just warping. Not really sure, but still very sad to see. The last thing that really caught my eye here was those Punpun volumes and two volumes of volume 12 of Gintama, which were pretty damaged, so ended up not picking those up either. Alright, so moving on to the second location. Besides that other volume of the last omnibus, this big fat Battle Royale book kind of caught my attention, but I've heard the other Battle Royale stuff besides the main manga series is not that good, so I didn't pick it up. More Pluto volumes that seem to be in good shape, as well as some Monster Perfect Editions. Trust me, they were just beyond saving as far as water damage goes, so I didn't pick those ones up. Some volumes of Bamboo Blade, which is a series that I've been kind of interested in, but some people told me it's just really not worth picking up. Here's some volumes of Happy Sugar Life, which I really want to pick up the first volume because I have the second one, but just the damage did not justify the price. Dragon Ball Z Vizbigs, I want to pick up that series. I'm not sure if I want to go with the Vizbigs or the singles, seeing as the box set is pretty out of print, so held off on those for now. Also saw some Spice and Wolf light novels in there as well. Right over here in this kind of folder has some things, some series that were in this display case, which I'll show you guys in a minute. Over right here, I'm not gonna even pronounce the name of this because I'm gonna butcher it, but I thought about picking up the first volume because HBO Manga, I think, really likes that series, but ended up putting that back for now. Also, this Umenico Omnibus had a little bit of damage on the front, but you'll see in a bit that I ended up picking this up just because every time I don't pick up these volumes, they go out of print immediately after and sell for insane prices. So over here in the display case is everything that was in that folder that I showed you, some skip beats, as well as Confidential Confessions, which I actually really wanted to pick up. I was really close to, but I decided not to. Shenron SH Figuarts, I believe, which I might actually go back and pick up after recording this video. And then over here is everything that they're selling for retail. Nothing that I was really too interested in besides this Burn the Witch volume. I wouldn't pick it up for $20, which is what they're asking, but you know, I want to give this series a try sooner or later. Alright, so I am officially back from manga shopping, and boy oh boy, did we get some good finds. Today, I don't think we found anything particularly rare or valuable like I sometimes do with these videos, but we did get a good amount of things for a really good price compared to what you usually get them for, including a couple volume 1s of series that I've been looking to get into for some time now, and I guess after finding these volume 1s for a good price, now is the time. Alright, so starting things off, the first 4 volumes that I picked up are not for myself, but rather for my man, Nebi, who you guys might know. He sent me some Kurosagi Corpse Delivery Service volumes. I mentioned him a couple times in past videos here and there, but I picked him up 4 volumes of Pluto. Now I know what you're probably thinking, Prodigy, aren't these volumes, you know, damaged, have water damage? And these are the ones that had, I think, the least amount of damage. This one has some, like, a little bending, but I think he's gonna try to level some of these out. But the rest of these are not in really bad shape at all. This volume in particular was $3. Then I picked him up volume 6 and volume 7, which are all things considered in pretty good shape. Got these for around $6 a piece, and I guess it was just a sign from above that these volumes were at my local store, so I'll be saying this to him and hopefully he enjoys these volumes of Pluto. The next thing that I got at the first store is actually Happiness Volume 1. Now, this is a series that I've been a little bit reluctant to get into. I'm a pretty big Shuzo Oshimi fan, you know, I love Flowers of Evil, Blood on the Tracks. I have his new one-shots from NYC coming in the mail pretty soon. But manga series about vampires and blood specifically always kind of make me squeamish. I know some of you guys related to me last time I told you this in one of my other videos, but yeah, just series about blood and vampires always kind of put me on edge and get me feeling uneasy, but I decided I'm just going to give this first volume a try. If I don't like it, I won't continue it, but it was for $6, so I kind of had to pick it up. I mean, shit like this just gets me really uncomfortable. We'll see how this one goes. And the last thing that I picked up at the first location is volume 1 of Horimiya, I believe is how you pronounce this series. I've heard a lot of really good things about this one, specifically from Boogie Snacks, I believe. It's either this one or Wotakoi. I can't really remember which series he really likes, but you know, nevertheless, I've heard great things about this from the internet, so I figured I'd pick up the first volume, being as it was, you know, half price and one of the only volumes in the entire place without any water damage. So yeah, Horimiya Volume 1. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have read this and what you think about it. Alright, so moving on to the second Jay's Seed Hobby. This place I picked up 3 books in total. Some larger and heavier books in particular from this store. I don't know, that's just how it worked out. But the first one I picked up is Twilight of the Golden Witch Umenico Volume 3. This is, of course, a fat, chunky omnibus. And if you guys know anything about Umenico, then you'll know that a lot of these omnibuses or omnibuy are pretty out of print. This one in particular, I don't think is quite there yet, but I kid you not, every single time I leave one of these omnibuses at this store, I come back the next time, it's not there, I check Amazon, and it's like $100. So yeah, this time I decided to just play it safe, pick up the volume. Hopefully, I don't want to say hopefully it goes out of print, but you guys get what I'm saying. The next book that I picked up is the second hardcover of Rose of Versailles. Now, I've never talked about being interested in this series, but it's always kind of been on the back of my mind, and when I saw this absolutely beautiful release sitting there for half price, I just had to cop it. I mean, just look at this absolutely beautiful cover, not to mention the color pages in the front. I'll try and show them off a little bit. Also, the paper quality is extremely high quality, kind of similar to Mobile Suit Gundam The Origin, which is one of the best manga releases ever. And since there are only 5 of these hardcover editions, I figured I might as well go ahead and pick it up, and maybe one day I'll end up completing and reading this series that I've been a little bit interested in the past. And the final volume that I picked up today is a volume that is kind of in a weird situation, because at the first store they had the same volume but more damaged. This one is a little bit damaged, and then they also had at the same store the same volume but brand new for double the price. So I decided to go with the option in the middle, and I picked up volume 2 of Solo Leveling. The one at the first store had a bunch of damage on the spine. This one only has this little chip right here, which isn't too bad, and for like 30% off Right Stuff price, I figure that's probably worth the trade-off. But yeah, here we have volume 2 of Solo Leveling. I picked up the first volume several months ago when it first released. I was super excited for this to finally be in print, but I just haven't got around to reading it yet. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this volume and volume 1 back with me to college, read them there, and hopefully I'll enjoy them. But yeah, I just think it's kind of funny how this volume in particular had like 5 copies in my stores today, but this one just seemed to be the best deal for what I was getting, so I'm definitely very happy with this purchase. Anyways, guys, that is all the manga that I picked up today in my manga shopping video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more manga videos just like this. So yeah, this has been the Prodigy. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and as always, hope to catch you in the next one.